Hello, everybody. It's Tuesdays from the barracks, and we have a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. Um, we're going to do it very quick. Evidently, Locally wants to say hi too. So, um, it is Tuesday, the 13th, and yesterday was June 12th. Last time I checked, Airsoft hasn't ended.
It's like Y2K all over again. Woo! For the people in the room old enough to remember that.
I remember that shit. Part of me is like, I called it. I knew it was going to happen. Nothing, because it doesn't impact our sport at all. And my only concern moving forward now is, hey, what's up, Tommy? Is that, hey, Edward, everybody that's coming in and sending all these messages about airsoft, all of a sudden, about time you made my sushi.
Take that back.
She's gonna beat the hell out of you.
One of these days.
We should definitely mark ourselves safe from the CPSC, whatever, the CPSC on Facebook. They're not taking away from my airsoft. Yeah, I mean it's one of those things where if people actually read. Now, one of the things that was annoying to me, and I said it in another spot, I'll say here again, was that, of all the companies that were railing about this, Evike is big enough to where they should have had a lawyer, if not on retainer, at least a law firm that they work with for anything. And they could have called up and say, hey, can you look at this and tell us how this is going to impact us?
Hey, can you read good? I can't read good. Read this.
What does this mean for me is what should have been done, and that wasn't done. And, not for nothing, but to me, it's incredibly frustrating when we have to turn around and go through and people are all like, we saved Airsoft. No, we didn't. Airsoft was never in danger. For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, the Consumer Product Safety Committee was coming together to talk about some new regulations about stuff that was non-powdered projectile firing weapons. And what does that mean? It means stuff like anything that would be covered on that would be BB guns, airsoft,
Guns.
Nerf, gel blasters,
Paintball.
rubber band guns, cork poppers, pretty much water guns, salt guns, all these things, anything that would shoot out any sort of projectile would essentially fall under that. Now, the thing that you have to pay attention to and watch and learn and all that other stuff on is to see what's covered under what. And everybody was asking, well, why are they looking at all this? Why they're doing this? Because of gel blasters. Gel blasters and a new age of Nerf. So when people say, oh, no, all the gel blasters are all these pretty colors and everything else. Nah, bro. They really are not. There's a lot on Amazon and everything else that
Straws and paper.
That's
Sorry,
still the
I'm
best
just
way. I'm deadly with that. Yeah. Take a kid out.
So, like, people are like, well, how realistic can they look? Well,
Pretty spot on.
here's one that, well, you and I all look at this and be like, that is obviously a toy.
Wow, that's actually kind of impressive that they're starting to get that deep
Well,
with it, I guess.
if you actually watch some of the stuff coming out of here's this one. This is another one I pulled up. You could actually see where some of the stuff is coming from. Like some of the bills and stuff like that are actually from like airsoft guns. I mean, that's all cheap plastic right there, but
Yeah.
they're gel blasters that are made of metal, just like how we have our airsoft guns and everything else. And if you notice, a lot of these are painted bright colors, but there are quite a few. Like this one's just Attachment City right here. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But like this one, looks like a regular
Airsoft gun.
a regular airsoft gun, and with the specs on it. Yeah, this is almost looks like it almost has the same specs as an airsoft gun. So what is not on here on a lot of these is look at that. That is an airsoft
That literally is an airsoft gun.
Yeah.
Damn.
So they're becoming so why are gel blasters a problem? Well, because anytime that the government agencies do anything, it's because usually something goes across their desk. And what probably happened at the CPSC was Karen bought little Jimmy one of these gel blasters and shot little Timmy in the eye. And next thing you know, there's a shit ton of new complaints coming in. So what happens is each time they have complaints, they go through, start looking at this. Law enforcement in some areas got involved because of the way these things look. Oh, also because kids thinking it's funny because it's gel blasters. It's just gel. It's got to be safe. We're doing drive-bys in Cape Coral with them.
There you go. I was about to say, I can tell you we get at least 2 or 3 calls a week, and just in my little area for gel blaster or something. It's either little BS drive-bys or people calling on kids out in the street shooting each other with them or in their yard. For the ones that are just playing, hang on, I'll reenact how the whole thing works out for me as a cop dealing with it. Hang on, wait, drive up, roll the window down. Hey, y'all having fun? Yeah? Okay, bye.
But so I guess Emerboo is becoming the new I guess one of the companies that's really focusing on gel blasters here.
Good for you.
Emerboo. Sounds like something you'd call somebody when you're talking crap.
Well, when you notice there's no box with any of the age restrictions or anything else on there. Yeah. So what they're probably now going to fight for, the Consumer Product Safety Council is probably going to look for, is on brand packaging and everything else like that, making sure these things are brightly colored, blah 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 blah.
Yep.
Jump out with one and join in, Beowulf.
Yeah. I'll jump out with my saw.
Can I play too?
Call your hits.
Oh no, police brutality.
But essentially, what I said, how it did not affect our sport at all. Lo and behold, here we are on Monday. Here we are Tuesday. Nothing's affected the sport. It has not done anything. It's like, congratulations, guys. We saved airsoft. No, you didn't.
I like Edward there. Still better than Unsolved Mysteries reenactments. That's high quality acting, sir.
Behave, kids.
You told me what to do.
I don't have a rolling chair. Otherwise, I'd have done a little bit better with it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm out.
He's on one gigantic ball.
Yes. It's great on my back, man. I swear.
You might want to get that looked at. I'm just saying.
This is the thing that's like the most frustrating part of it. It's like people are taking all these victory laps. It's like, guys, have you ever stopped to think that the damage you might have caused by putting our sport under a microscope? Because I have. I wouldn't be surprised now because from what Evike said is that, now we're in talks with the committee. That's bad. That's very, very bad. To catch those of you up that were here that were going through. So more than likely, like wherever it's like doom and gloom, they're going to make us color them all fancy colors. No, because it's not listed as a toy for another age of a certain age range. So it's never going to happen with airsoft guns to begin with. The orange tip is always going to be there. The second fear mongering thing that was going to go on was that the guns are to be certified and tested. If there's nothing in place for it, yes, there is. C&E does it. GCC does it. A couple other companies do it. It's not hard to get the thing certified by a third party to verify their safety and everything else like that. It just costs money to get done. Not every gun's going to be certified and tested. It's going to be off the production runs for each one. Now, would manufacturers try every which way possible to not have to do that? Absolutely. Why? Because it's a waste of money. Kid Airsoft, go back to be the emo kid in the corner.
You don't understand. This is the only way I feel anything.
My life's a black abyss spiraling downward.
This is like the pain of a thousand tears of Satan shooting me in the side.
God, everybody has the friendly neighborhood goth kid. Don't matter how rural you grew up. We had one. It's like,
hey, Stu's back.
He's like, dude, it's like 100 degrees outside. You're in Georgia wearing a black trench coat like you're in the Matrix. Like, you can be dark, but it's hot. You be dark in shorts.
I'm getting
used to this. Understands, Beowulf.
It's like that. I'm just seeing the heat of my passion that burns deep.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna pass out and die. Drink some water.
Water.
I prefer.
So, anyways, again, guys, if you see another one of these things pop up and it has citations listed, about the you see citations listed for the stuff that's going on with it, read the fucking citations. No, what? Oh,
disregard that. Disregard.
Yeah, because we're streaming to a new spot called kick.com, so we'll see how this goes. So Goth gets Venture in the Sun. They have an allergy. Oh God, not that shit again. There we go. Wiener's not here to do it with you. Wiener might be joining us later on. He's got a dinner to go to.
He's always got what?
You got to do it too.
I know what I forgot to do.
There you go.
Introductions. Hey, everybody. I'm Joker Players Wanted. With me is the man with the attitude. He can give some shiny new bracelets. Justin Beowulf West. And Buck.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
So, all in all, if another one of these things pop up, go through and read. If you're not comprehending what is being read, actually ask around to say, what is actually going on? Send it over to me because I read these things all the times, and I could be like, all right, well, this may or may not impact it. Let's see all the certification stuff going there. You want your wiener now, huh? So it's actually kind of interesting. Like, just go through and read because most of these things have the citations and stuff there. ASTM 589-85 specifically excluded airsoft from any of these regulations. Yeah, I don't speak that language. Boko-chan.
But it's Pipo DJ though. Whoever that is.
Good try. A+ for effort.
Is that French? That looks like French.
I'm gonna search it.
I want to know what language this is. Translate this. So I mean, all in all, don't fearmonger. Don't go through. Don't believe the hype. And what was great was how many people are sitting there like trashing all the YouTubers and everything else that were like, this is all, everybody's all mad. Everybody's all upset. What the hell? None of these guys knew what the hell they were talking about. I was like, I did.
I think he's calling one of us attractive. It says those who are hot, pee pee poo poo. Not even a joke.
What's up, Chris? So,
that's got to be about Buck.
All right.
Edward, I don't read the gate manual either. So, Yeah, I know it's reading's hard, but yeah. Because everybody's like, they want to kill airsoft. Man, airsoft is not on any lawmaker's agenda right now because nothing's really being done with airsoft. Tagging got a lot of beef because of the shit that happened on January 6th, but that's tagging. So, yeah, fun shit. Any questions?
Is Beowulf going to be joining us at Bad Blood this year?
No.
Fucking heathen.
Are you coming to Yellow Dog?
Yes.
That is currently at like a 60-40 chance at the moment. So better than no.
That's true. I'll take that. I'll take it.
And I do. If I am going, I have someone coming with me. So we have 2-ish people coming.
You playing green, right?
No, I'm zombie. I'm gonna be pinning you to the floor.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're
just
not.
Him. Just him.
No,
just
you're
him.
not.
Take my phone away, Joker.
Look, damn straight. This one, I'm taking everybody's fun away. I'm taking my own fun away. I'm not even going to be taking prisoner while I'm there.
We going?
Oh, I wasn't saying prisoner. I was just going to slam him to the floor and tackle him.
Oh, it's okay. We're going to wrestle.
That's what
it's all fun and games till Tubbs comes and lays on both of us.
Ugh.
And
might still be kind of warm during that time of year.
Sticky. Because he's going to have all the face paint.
Oh, it's so squishy.
Yeah, and so we'll get to Yellow Dog in a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about Bad Blood.
Yay!
All zombies attack Joker for ruining the fun. Sorry, man. Look. I can tell you right now, I just sent a whole bunch of building materials up to Yellow Dog. They'll be there Thursday. I think it's like 20 sheets of plywood, 55 bags of concrete. So, hey, what's up, Andy? How you doing? So we're gonna have a whole bunch of supplies up to there, up to Bad Blood.
We know you're not. We know you're still gonna pin us to the fucking floor.
All right, so let's talk about Bad Blood. So, you guys that don't know, this is one of Evike's charity events that they have. It's at EMR Event Park. It is going to be June 24th and 25th. Myself and Buck will be there, plus Sin will be there. A lot of my team's coming up for this one. I think 4 of my team are coming for that.
Buck is a charity event.
Buck is a charity event. Buck is a charity.
No,
that's why he's on the stream. He's
just a charity case.
So it's a unique game at Bad Blood, right? First off, it's only like a $60 ticket. So for 2 days, there's Bad Blood on Saturday, which is the main game, and then Sunday is Dead Blood, which is a zombie game.
That I will not be participating in. I will be reffing.
Oh,
I am the king zombie. I am the zombie king.
Are you going to be hungover again on Sunday?
Absolutely.
Probably. That's why he's going to admin.
That was my reasoning last year. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna admin.
You guys go. It's loud.
Yep. Yeah. And then as soon as bang, EGs. Like, that's Good morning.
So Wilford Brimley. Diabetes.
Don't target me like this.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing because this time your ass is going to get turned and get turned quick.
I'm going to be targeting Joker's whole team, so if I see you guys anywhere, I'm coming after you.
I wasn't tunneling. I was going after anybody I could get my hand on. But when I saw you got to understand, when Emma's walking past, she's covered in stickers.
Can we stop talking about tunneling while Buck's sitting there doing this at the bottom screen?
Yay! Hey, I'm tribal, so you have to bribe me. So
I started that bribing shit last year, and
no, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Somebody got tunneled.
Bribing has been going on since before you were even at Bad Blood.
Lies and deceit. You all definitely got overpaid last year. I'll tell you that much.
No, we got overpaid 3 years ago.
No, you all got overpaid. Like Mike Patton gave you guys like 3 grenades, and I'm like, what
That
the hell
was
are you
3
doing?
years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Last year, you guys gave me.
There was a
like, 2 or
recession.
3
He
in
was
total.
going to give you 3 grenades, and I said, "Don't do that. That's too much. What the hell are you
Because the
doing?"
year
He's like,
before, you guys gave us
"Oh."
8.
Oh God,
You gave us
airsoft economy.
You almost gave us a dozen grenades. They were like, "Tell us where your stamp is, and I'll give you all of that." They handed me a box of EGs.
I'm actually going to see if I have the.
Buck want to team up? I'll be your interpreter. Maybe. If you're coming on tribals, feel free to tag along with my group. If anybody's looking to hang out the night before for camping and stuff like that, we will be getting
Phrasing.
So I think
Coming
you
on
and his
tribals.
dad were going to actually go Marxist. Oh, you want to see something? You don't want to see something funny? You don't want to see something funny? Hold on.
Listen here.
No. Listen here to my ass.
Stop it.
I just want to show how, like,
Rar.
let's just show just how effective the tribals are here.
Of course, he shows my guys again.
Oh no!
It's always the clip.
Oh no! Oh, I don't know.
Salty.
Oh no! That look of despair right there. I saw that. Yeah. Oh, no.
Not even a tribal. Not even a tribal.
Guilty by association.
That's right. Mute's
Not even a tribal.
Listen, that person was living their best life, just minding their own business. Oh no!
Not again.
Not again.
That was what happened with Mom.
That was definitely a stranger danger SWAT right there. Like, no.
Should we actually trust the tribals? They don't understand the true meaning. Oh, you.
I got never let him.
Also, to be fair, we're going on 4 bad bloods that Joker and I have both been at, and he is still yet to kill me.
Somebody's calling me from Scranton, PA. Who the hell's this?
Put him on speaker.
Hello?
Hello, Mark. I'm calling from Blue Ridge Motel, New Milford, Pennsylvania.
You're calling from where?
That doesn't sound like somebody from Pennsylvania.
Blue Ridge Motel, New Milford, Pennsylvania. We had the reservation on 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Yes, from the hotel.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Oh, now it's serious.
Yeah,
He doesn't want us to hear his reservations.
My guy is not coming to week.
Somebody got the executive
so I don't have
mirror on the roof.
Yeah, no room. Sorry, you find out some place because my guy said no. He's coming not here 2 weeks.
So I don't have a room, is what you're saying?
No.
Alrighty then. I guess go ahead and cancel both those rooms. Oh, Emma.
Yeah, you cancel both rooms. Sorry,
Yep, bye.
okay?
Oh, Emma.
Thank you'll come
We
again.
have to find a new hotel. Whatever. Screw her.
It was probably the request for sawdust on the floor that probably scared them.
That's only because you were supposed to go.
I mean, you want to get your deposit back, right?
Why did you bring so much baby oil?
This one was also fun too.
Nice chef hat.
They only love you short.
Oh.
Oh no.
She said our floors weren't going to be ready. Whatever the fuck that means.
Happy endings for you. He's in a ghillie suit in the worst spot possible.
You can't see me.
Sad part is I watched that happen real time.
Could have stopped it.
No,
didn't want
Dude, that guy's like, no.
I think it was also dead at that point.
Boogity boogity. Oh.
That guy was an asshole. He was so mad that he got knifed. Look at see him? He's shaking his head.
Who's mad? Get glad.
Here I am just murdering a whole bunch of people. La 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 la.
Tap.
Dun, dun, dun.
Would a tactical pinata work as a melee weapon? No.
Oh yeah, that's what I looked like after Dead Blood last year.
Measles ain't no joke.
That's just some of the stuff from last year. Let's see.
Very fun.
Yeah, you're right, Emma. Hoes be mad.
I don't know if he's dead. I don't know, but we'll find out.
These guys had no clear. So look, I'm being a nice guy right now, right? Hey, what's up, James? Oh, that's the entire video.
Yeah, that's
All
the
right, we don't
full
need-
one.
That's the full one. But this one was funny.
Oh shit! Move.
Another one of my guys.
That was I think during Dead Blood.
I know that was one of my guys.
His ass was not feeling good. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at the burn mark.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yes, he will not be attending this year.
Oh shit! Move.
Oh.
Yeah, watch that happen too.
Oh, that got his no square. Just walk it off, bro. Walk it off.
So here's me hiding in the grass, right? And I'm just like, I'm squatted down. Deus Ex is fighting Green. So Green is straight ahead. Deus Ex is on my shoulder.
For those of you who know Mark in person, you can imagine his giant ass trying to hide behind a bush.
I'm already dead.
Can't see me.
I just got shot. You're late.
Well, your dead rag wasn't out, so you get dead again.
This one's great.
Re-dead.
Double dead.
I'm alive. Not anymore.
You're a past tense. You're going on a t-shirt. Oh.
He simply is the bush. Oh, this James Mathers dude's about to offer you pay for views.
Yeah.
Immediately as I say it.
Yeah. He's like, show a nip, you'll get more views.
All right, here's the Dead Blood stuff. So this is what Dead Blood's going to look like on Sunday, the day after. So we'll just let this one play out.
Also, for those of you that are attending, there is no word on a night game as of right now. Sorry. I know it's my fault.
All right, let's try that again. I've only been shot once, so it's creeping time. Hello, Loon.
That was an instant reaction. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, Mark, you're going to get to meet the wife in person this year.
Oh, cool.
She's going to be there at Bad Blood.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, you've been munched on. my first test.
I can't get away from him.
Call it project. Why the hell do I even The real point is at this point you don't.
Rawr.
Or sorry. Love this little back scratcher.
There's Jay Rodriguez.
Bye, Beowulf.
Get that one guy. He's pinched.
Welcome back.
Oh, there he goes.
Welcome back.
You're a zombie, dude. He's touched you.
I guess just backing up like, oh no, imminent doom.
It misfired. It can't do anything.
Oh.
There's the ass blaster.
Oh.
We're gonna see Emma here in a minute.
Well, that dude didn't even need to get his ass waxed after that.
I'm gonna walk over here. I got that on camera. That's the ass blaster 3000. Funny sacrifice, dude. This shit.
Ah!
There's Emma. See, I grabbed her.
Well, you had 3 shots. I got hit once.
My college band's name. I thought your guy with the ass blaster's 2000.
Look, there's Emma again.
Still trying to keep you away.
You're going. Got you. Before I got you.
I'm kind of hoping to use a few different sections of the field for Dead Blood this year.
That's not Joker.
The BBs are shooting so slow that I can actually catch them.
Yeah, because everybody was bringing out springers.
There's Jay.
Like, oh no, leave me alone.
I got him. I knew I got him.
A year later, he's still on that hill.
Yeah, 1 year later. Well, that poor child right there. That's got to be terrifying to them. See an 8 foot tall dude wearing a Hawaiian shirt running at them.
RPS, I think on this one is like low. I think it's like 315. All right, so that was Dead Blood in a nutshell. I don't think I have the previous Dead Blood. I just love how he just throws the other one to the ground. That was great.
I don't want it.
There was no Dead Blood in 2019 or in 2020. And I don't know where my clips are from 2019. Wait.
Well, there was Dead Blood. You just don't have clips from it.
No. It was down, remember?
For Dead Blood?
Yeah, they didn't have it for at least 1 year.
I mean, we had the 1 year that it was canceled entirety.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that year was canceled. That was 2019, I believe. But
No, it's 2019. It was
or no, it was 2020. Yeah, 2020 was the year
was...
that we didn't have Bad Blood in its entirety. But yeah, there's me. Back when I still had short hair. They were so mad about this too.
Right here.
Let's see. This is just more of the stuff.
Have you seen this yet? Check this out.
I just remember hearing, "Son of a bitch! It was right there."
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Why is it doing that? anyways, yeah. So Bad Blood is a unique event where there's 4 teams, upwards of 1,000 players on the field, and they're all trying to go through and collect stamps.
Which is guarded by the NPC faction of Tribals.
Yes, or the 4 stamps that are on the one of each of the different faction, the COs of each faction. So then you have somebody like me who just goes all over the place and just runs through. I've walked in and killed multiple COs now, so I don't know if I'm going to get away with that this year, but
Probably not.
I do have a new primary weapon.
I'd pull out mine, but we'd get in trouble.
Please don't.
It's over there.
It's only
I'm going to start drilling people.
It's right over there.
So, and I'm going to get the
Getting my
HPA
tech
adapter
ready.
for it. So it's gonna be a fun event this year. I think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a blast with it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Pound for pound, though, this is the place where this is the place you go to when you want like the best bang for your buck for raffle. So they raffle off upwards of 20 plus guns at this event, which is fantastic for the event and all that. So if you're looking at trying to get something there, your odds are very high.
This is also my best recommendation for community building. This is like absolutely first Milsim event. If you've never gone to one, this is a good starter because it leaves the expectations at the floor.
Good networking.
Great networking, absolutely great networking. But your expectations for like just a chaotic event, it builds up from there because you don't really get to know the story behind Bad Blood and like any of the series behind it. It's like, yeah, it's just 4 teams can attack each other. We're all looking for stamps. And then you go to an actual event like Scorched Earth or Syndicate, and like it's heavy story based. Like you actually get to understand what's going on. You get to like be a part of it, be in the thick of it. It was my first 2.
Loki. Oh, she must have went out with it.
There is a story. Nobody knows it.
Bad Blood.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Of the box.
The box. Every year. For those of you newbies that are coming in and don't know about the box, they have usually every year for all of the smaller items that get raffled off, like pistols, holsters, and like all of the little things that they throw out to the crowd, which there's thousands of things to throw out to the crowd, by the way.
I got this holster for it. That was made by DEO.
When they get done with the rest of it, at the very end, they will pull one last ticket and they will throw the box to said person, and then it'll just be a volleyball back and forth around the crowd.
No. Whoever grabs that box gets that box, and it's.
Oh yeah, I know. And Black Shirts has stolen it. What, 2 years now and burned it on you guys?
And I am going to be doing this.
They did something similar to that at Power Ops for their Anarchy games, except they were throwing big ass like actual pineapples into the crowd. Pretty sure there's a couple of kids died.
Like actual pineapples?
Like actual pineapples, like whole into the crowd. I'm like I said, I had 2 or 3 kids died, but it's okay.
Maybe this year they can like raffle off a wooden box or something like that, like an actual legitimate box instead of cardboard one.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
You'll also hear the term "take it off" if you get on stage a lot. Mark, you know all about that one, don't you?
Or Tim doesn't like that one.
Or do you? Do you?
Tim
remember,
hates that one.
What about racket? Do you remember that?
but his milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
So, fun fact, the first year I actually met Mark, he was brought up on stage to help with the raffle, and he broke a gun by racking it because we kept bullying him to rack every single gun.
I racked the gun, and I went like this
and
on the
charging handle.
And the charging handle kept going. And I looked back. I looked up because I didn't put a lot of force on it. I'm literally using my fingertips, and it just kept going. And it wasn't my fault that it was a bad spring. It was
That's what
e-bike's
she
fault.
Joker
Especially
gave
when the
people
second
what he
one
wanted
happened.
that year. Oh yeah, I forgot there was the second one.
There were 2.
Oh.
By the way, Emma, is Jay going by Dead End Outfitters tomorrow to pick up my other drill? Because I would really, I think I really want to go through running down the lanes with 2 of these.
Also, Emma, can you slap Seb for me? Because I know he's not coming.
He'll be at Yellow Dog. All right. So, with that being said, Bad Blood, you can actually get your tickets at. Oh, the link's gone. Oh shit.
It would be Thursday, she says.
Okay. Yeah, that gives me time to get the money from Seb.
If you guys are actively trying to get tickets for Bad Blood, be aware Deus Ex has completely sold out. Green's Army does still have tickets, but not many. Black Shirts has tickets, and so does Marxist. So if you guys are trying to attend Bad Blood, please, 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 please buy your tickets like now.
Get your tickets now.
Because they are running out rapidly. And if you have not already and you are trying to stay on site, you have to go to EMR to get your campsites and any of the lovely things that Timmy said.
I don't think there's any campsites left. I think they're all sold out.
No, I think there's a few left, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they weren't selling as rapidly this year because I think most people forgot about it.
Hotel. Now I got to find another goddamn hotel. Now I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Maybe you might have to stay on site this year.
What? E-bike that sent something with a messed up spring? Yeah. Or like an M249 with no butt plate?
Don't talk about it.
Wah-wah.
Would there be punch and pie?
Yes,
yeah, as soon as you bring your punch and pie.
You are incorrect. There is still campsites and RV sites available, and several bunkhouses.
I thought though.
Yep.
I thought
So
they sold up by now.
Yep. Go to, or I'll actually send you the link really quickly.
Yeah, I am not camping out. I won't even stay in one of those bunkhouses.
Yeah, I personally do not enjoy the bunkhouses. They're kind of crap. Not that they're bad quality. It's just too many people too close together for me. I don't really want one of my teammates' feet in my face.
The bunkhouses are great if you like to camp and you want something where you have like someplace inside so it doesn't, you don't get rained.
They do also have power, which I'll give them that. That's a really big bonus.
And don't a couple of them have AC too? Something like that?
I think the ones towards the top, but those ones are owned by the teams that Timmy sponsors.
About to say, I'm sure they got bought out quick.
Yeah, and they also 2 of them have a shower off the back, outdoor shower. No, I don't like feet, Emma. Good try though. Where am I staying? I'm staying on site.
You always take a hoe bath and a sink.
There's not a good sink to be a hoe bath there. I highly recommend shower wipes that saved the day last year. Oh, that I gotta fucking remember that.
Like, ooh,
I almost forgot. I almost forgot.
Get the dude wipes with the menthol.
That's exactly what I get every year.
There you go. Life changer for anybody who doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
So fresh. So fresh.
Evidently, Sal has an issue with my comment, so that's fun.
Which kind?
I said I was the only YouTuber out there actually not saying that this was a problem. We're going back to the whole airsoft's in danger. Look, I'm going to read the comment off outright because this one it's a little bit of an annoyance, but I said I was the only.
I won't forget. It's now on my shopping list, so I will not forget them. Trust me.
So you see, the problem is you refuse to accept the fact there are some people out there smarter than you that actually did their homework and found the wording or on inside track. It was a threat, but whatever, dude, you might be right. But I'll ask the question: what if you were wrong? Well, here's the thing. I read it, and you guys did not follow up and see the ATSM 589-85, which multiple people have been posting all over the place. What they were trying to track and put in. People smarter than me. Okay, you all did fear mongering, and that's what the problem that we came up with this. This was excluding airsoft. There was no inside track. Airsoft was excluded. The only people that had the fear from this thing going through was the non-Nerf blasters, in other words, the non-certified Nerf, and the gel blaster industry. Those are the only two that were not specifically mentioned anywhere. That's why these came up. So what if I was wrong? Seeing the legislation, seeing the regulation that was going through there and what they were tying in, airsoft was excluded. So I wasn't wrong. And I stand by what I was saying, and I was right. So, I guess I have to have a phone call later. But I'm sorry. And I also had to say, Greg Reese was also telling me it was bullshit too. So,
It is what it is.
yeah, whatever. So back to so Bad Blood. It's a week from Friday. Come on out, have a good time,
Please.
run around. If you are coming and you are from up north, hydrate. If you're from the
Yes.
south, like Beowulf and I, normal drinking required.
Water,
Like 70,
electrolytes, not just straight
Yeah.
alcohol.
yeah. Well, when you say
That's-
hydrate, it actually means to
Yeah.
drink
Yeah,
electrolytes. What's up?
exactly.
Hello.
This is apple juice.
I just bought this for Bad Blood. Well, in general, I needed a new one anyway. So hydration carriers, they're your best friend for you Northerners like myself.
Don't put
All right.
Gatorade or BioLite in that shit.
Swear I've seen y'all somewhere. Where?
Was it OnlyFans?
We're everywhere.
Probably.
Um,
Were you one of the people that bought my feet pics?
It was the Honey Dijon mustard feet pics.
Sweaty after work toes.
Hello. So let's go ahead and talk about. Let's move away from Bad Blood again. You guys can get your Bad Blood tickets. Right. Where'd it go? Right here. So I copy and paste the other one over.
I would get my feet pics on Amazon. Nice.
Merchandising.
And don't forget, you can get your campsite tickets here.
You assumed I already had that up.
I assumed you were going to.
There you can get your campsite tickets.
Yay!
All right. All right. Okay, so
They don't even do next day delivery, but I'm so sorry.
let's start talking about Yellow Dog incident, shall we? So that one is going to be September 22nd through the 24th. That event is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. It's going to be an affected game. Beowulf here is going to be the green CO. Buck here is going to be one of the infected. I'm going to be one of the infected. And this CO
Joker's
is
got it
actually.
for Buck.
Patagonia masher. I don't even get that. Oh, potato masher.
How the hell did you get Patagonia?
I was gonna say what? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking
Oh,
about. We are currently talking about airsoft events. Joker is the host for Operation Operation Big House Milsim, and we are also admins for Operation Bad Blood out of New Milford, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That was a mouthful.
Yeah, you like butchered this shit out of
Oh
that.
yeah, anytime I speak.
How about you let me do the talking? You're right, Buck. You just sit there and be comic relief.
Oh,
So yeah, so Yellow Dog is going to be a unique event. We have 22 different buildings, 20-ish buildings that are going to be in play. We had to eliminate 5 of them, so or 4 of them. So let's go ahead and show you guys the big map. All right. So 1 Alpha, 5, and G are all out of play. 1 Alpha, G are in really bad shape. 5's okay, but if we keep the line clear, it doesn't screw anything up. So 6, 10, 14, 16. All right, 17 buildings in play then. Plus a lot of other acreage. There'll be up here, 0-0 is going to be a very high point of interest for the event. There'll be 2 aid stations up there for the 2 teams, so they don't have to keep going up and down the hill. There'll be parking along this side here. In Y, there will be camping. You have to bring your camp stuff down by hand because there's no driving down there. Send more TAM players.
Yeah.
So people asked the question about how the infected are going to work. And we keep saying it's an infected game, but really this is just a standard milsim, green versus tan. Instead of having air strikes and mortar strikes and all that stuff, what's going to be getting a lot of the player attrition on the field, getting them go back, sending them back to spawn and all that, and holding them up is going to be the infected. Instead of we're going to send infected into buildings to clear it out. As like words of warning,
Don't shoot the sheep.
Yeah, don't shoot the sheep.
Or I'll sick my wife on you, and that's not a fight you're gonna win.
So to give you guys clear, C, D, and E, and 6, 7, 8, 9, those buildings are going to be some of the heaviest contested areas. So if there's people stuck there hiding up, that's where you might actually send some infected in, because infected only go down for like 30 seconds. So you're probably going to have to go through. The sheep are not covered. There is definitely some livestock on the property. There are chickens and there are sheep.
And bucks.
Wow.
Blast from the past. Almost a year ago that happened now.
Oh.
Still going to get shit for it no matter what.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm never going to let that one down. At this point, I'm used to it.
Edward. Wow.
Your mom? Wow. That's you just dissed yourself, bud.
Yeah. He wins. He wins.
No Velcro gloves for the sheep either. Yeah, don't shoot the chickens either. So yeah, we're going to try to get the registration area cleaned up too, like the building X, if we can get the floor repaired in time and get reinforced and all that so we could stand on it safely. We will be doing registration in X, and then Z will be probably the chrono area and some other stuff. So what questions? So Yellow Dog is also, we're going to roll out the skirmish system. The skirmish system is really interesting. So you guys are going to have wristbands that you all have to use for tracking. Gotcha. So I have not announced the hotel yet because I'm trying to get the manager on the line to get the damn contract for that. Kilts are a go. Yes. Eggs available for breakfast on the second day. The skirmish system is going to be used to track a lot of things, tracking, taking over buildings, tracking, bringing stuff back and forth. So you want to use the skirmish system as much as possible. Cool thing is going to lead the leaderboards and everything else. So there's going to be a lot of good stuff about that. Look at these faces. Yeah, well, Steve, there's a reason why we don't want to bring you on. We actually want to retain viewership.
I mean, I should know. You got a pretty bad face after I, had to wedge a BB out of your face.
Ew.
After Syndicate, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, anyways, moving right along with this.
That way.
Yeah, this is taking a weird segue. So there are stuff that there's typical stuff that you guys are gonna have to do. That you have to do for Yellow Dog, like you've done at other events. There's always going to be props that you bring back, and stuff like that. And then, for the most part, the infected are going to stay roughly around the buildings where they're supposed to be at, with an exception. The last 20 minutes of each day. At that point in time, they're going to come out of the ground as if they're, like that you kicked an anthill, and they're going to start infecting as many players as they possibly can. So the last 20 minutes is a pure survival mode where you guys are trying to survive, not being, killed over and over again. All right. So
That's what it sounded like at Syndicate.
so
Are we doing prisoners for this game?
No, the reason why we're not doing prisoners is we're going to use the zombies for that.
Okay.
Because of how short the field is.
Mhm.
It's not like the prison where. Actually, I think from Alpha to 8 is almost the same distance from 1 to G. But from G to, say, H, or the entire section is probably the same area as 6, 7, and 8. That entire, like 5, 6, 7, that entire area up in there, that's like the entire area of those buildings. It's all that one area. So that's why we're trying to have them stay put to be tracked, that they were taken by zombies, and then they walk back. So the zombies will keep them for 5 minutes, as opposed to them being captured or anything else. So, get some and fight towards the horde like a lunatic, yes, but the horde doesn't die. They only go down for about 30 seconds. So it's one of those things you really have to watch out on. If you're out there. Now, my understanding is that Beowulf and Papa are going to have some sort of duel or something in the middle of all this. Good luck.
Be warned, you're probably going to shit your pants when you hear some people that are actual voice actors and things like that and fully kitted out looking like actual zombies screaming and yelling at you in all of the ways that you never expected. With the video. Oh, God.
So Friday, before the event, is going to be mostly registration, chrono, checking in, getting everything else. They revive in the spot after X amount of time. So one of the things you have to be careful on, if zombies are in your building, imagine you're just coming up from the depths from underneath. You might want to get out. And during the day, before the last 20 minutes, there should never be more than one zombie in a building at a time. So they're going to be tied to whatever building they're in, or that we assign them to. And there might be another respawn spot, possibly in 5, for them to be at. So, because 5 really did have a good location. So, so just be aware of that. I mean, the infected are there as a modifier, and sometimes they'll be released, sometimes they won't. So, the thing about when you're dealing with the infected is that you're trying to avoid the infection. We'll see, Emma. The biggest problem that we have depends on like the infected, because it's such a confined area. If you're talking about game theory here, that you don't want it to be too overpowering. You don't want 5 people sitting inside of one spot and clearing them out. Now, there can be an infected building where if you all want to try fighting through it for a high value thing, sure, that's an option. But that'll be bad. There's going to be some stuff there, but typically there shouldn't be more than 1 or 2 zombies in any given building or at a time, because we don't want to have too many issues. You're only dead for like 30 seconds.
I love you, Tubbs.
So it'll be interesting on a whole. So a lot of these questions are great of what's coming through and how it's going to impact you guys and all that. And we definitely don't want to have a problem. Hold on one second. I'm answering another question. Did anyone hit the wrong button?
Hubs just sent me this in the chat in DMs. He asked me to share.
All right. What are you sending over now?
You say that it's debaucherous. So
Oh,
I'm not
Lord.
sure what
Debaucherous.
he has to say, but I know that it will be debaucherous.
Just share with the class.
No.
Share with the class.
No. All right. So going on with Yellow Dog, because it's looking like we're going to have a pretty early night tonight again. Instead of a 3-hour stream, looking like about an hour and a half at this rate. What are the questions you guys have about Yellow Dog? Obviously, where do we buy tickets?
Oh,
We buy tickets here. All right.
oh.
I can only imagine why no Velcro gloves. Okay, I'm just saying.
You can watch the rest of that in your free time.
I will
Back
watch the rest of it on my free times.
Back here, that's why. But seriously though, everybody needs to go to Yellow Dog, buy those tickets. That's going to be an awesome AO.
It's a virgin AO. Nobody's ever
Mhm.
been there before.
And you don't know how many events we're going to get out of it.
That is very true. Like just like anything, it's a lot true. So another thing that we're going to talk about to finish this up is talking about the prison itself. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah,
Absolutely, Edwards. We're always going to need field cleanup.
oh, that makes a lot of sense. Restream. I was wondering why the numbers were low, and Restream is not working for me tonight.
Okay.
It's you guys could do it, so I guess it's not for us.
I'll say I'll link it to my 2 sites.
You're working over on Kick and on my Kick and my Twitch.
Yeah, so there was actually when I set this up today, there was definitely something that that hit or whatever, and it was like that it showed up about. So there was a problem with something that was not working correctly or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there field cleanup needed prior to? Absolutely. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. So Friday night, we're actually going to have a bonfire. So there will be a Friday night bonfire to hang out, chat with people and everything else. I'm currently working on a food truck to be out there. Amped Airsoft will be out there for sure. So I confirmed with them. So we always appreciate them coming out there. So Friday will be the day to get everything chronoed, get registered, get everything ready to get kicked off. We'll have the, go through, do everything. There will be no night game for this event. And the reason why there's no night game, when people are asking, why can't we have a night game?
Safety.
It's definitely safety. We don't know, like the prison at this point in time, we know everything about the prison inside and out, backwards and forwards, right? As it stands right now, I don't know what is going to even survive after the first game. And I don't say that like, are we going to a dangerous spot? We're not. It's going to be there, but I just want to make sure when I go back out there that all structures are safe for players to be in. And when you guys see the field, you'd be like, oh, this is why he doesn't want it, because the surrounding site needs to be cleaned up better before I feel safe and having the players come out for a night game. Plus on top of that,
are not molested at night too. So
there's another big factor too, which is the surrounding neighbors. There are houses that butt right up against the property, and we really don't want to have stuff going off at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, pissing off the neighbors. Let's be good. Let's be good neighbors ourselves and be like, all right, doing it this way. Any safe water sources at the AO? I'm going to say no. All right, just bring your own water.
I mean, if you end up looking like one of the crazies, I mean,
do we have any word on food trucks, vendors for that?
Where are you at? He just said that.
Oh, sorry, brain dead. Wait, yeah. Sorry, my brain is.
And Buck is showing active listening skills or the lack thereof.
I was looking at something else, and then my brain went, "Wait, we were about to talk about this," and I was like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, Buck sitting there, white noise.
I was checking.
As I said,
sorry,
I'm working on getting some food trucks out there.
Okay.
But also that Amped Airsoft will be out there.
Oh, that was my point. I was trying to ask. That's. Do we have any idea what kind of food trucks yet? That was my question. Fuck, I'm stupid. Fuck, man, I'm just wondering.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry,
I am
man.
hungry.
I'm
I
hungry,
am.
I'm hungry right now. Why can't I have a food truck in my house?
Tacos. That's what I want.
Well, if there's not, say there's not food trucks, so there's only one or whatever. How far are we going to be away from civilization to go get food if somebody wants it?
10 miles at the most.
Okay,
Katanning
great.
is like 6 miles away, so you're about a 10-minute drive into town.
There you go, guys.
So,
There you go, Buck. You can get food.
Yeah, Buck needs a Snickers for sure.
Remember, I am going down there with no vehicle. Papa Tubbs is bringing me from the fucking train station, guys. So
that's 2.
Gotta keep that in mind. Wait, that what? Oh no, that's actually 3rd.
Oh, well, stop. You gotta save him for him.
No, I'm greedy.
He is smooth brain.
I'm very smooth brain right now.
He's like a koala bear. No thinky birds.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Pittsburgh's 45 minutes away though. But Katanning is right there. There's a couple things that are right beside Katanning that we can go through.
I mean, come on, Buck. You're riding with a dude named Tubbs. You know he's got food.
I will bring food truck to cook. English much, Tubbs? Look, this is not.
I said he's bringing food.
You don't have fresh meat.
Blood for the blood.
Okay, Corn, calm down. Corn, not corn for copyright.
No nighttime party in Pittsburgh.
Who's DDing is the question.
So, yeah, we will have a so scores go from Saturday to Sunday. So everything, I mean, just like any other game. This is our first attempt, which might shift for future games, at doing a continuous game during the day. So there will be no lunch breaks or anything else. So bring your food. All right. Bring your lunch stuff. The alphas will be combat free. All right. There's buffer zones. From all respawn points, there are buffer zones. We do that. So we don't have the toxicity of, people camping a spot. We'll have to rent another beep Jeep. Hopefully that beep Jeep goes vroom vroom. We come into the Berg, we party hard. Yeah, but you know what? There's a thing called Sunday, and Sunday we actually have work. We have a game to do on Sunday.
All the zombies are going to be hungover.
Does a power roll count as a technical? Yes. There is some elevation to this one too. The hill is slightly steeper than Crescent's Hill, so there is some. Wait, hold on, wrong
uphill battle.
Yeah,
we will be fine.
We'll be fine. Nothing gonna happen. We'll be fine. So, but yeah, there's. This one's gonna be. It's gonna be interesting. I want to see how the AO plays out, how it goes. There's probably going to be some modifications on the fly with the gameplay. That's how we roll to make sure things go smooth and everything else. So there will be the alpha alphas, like I said, 100-foot barrier for the alpha alphas. When it comes down to the medical tents for you guys to respawn at up on the hill, those are going to be set back quite a bit. And there'll be a 50-foot thing there because the woods up there are pretty thick. So off-road rascal. So when is the work weekend on the AO? So I'm going to be up there the weekend before because I want to start getting everything ready. All the building materials are getting up there tomorrow or Thursday. They'll be there delivered Thursday. So I know Sean wants to go out there and work out with Latif and all that to help him out, get some buildings cleared up because a lot of the porches need to be cleared off. The cement that we got there were just to do bag stairs. You know what those are, right, Justin?
Bag stairs.
Yeah. You
Stack
take
the
some,
bags.
you stack the bags, you just get them a little wet, and then nature takes care of the rest, and it becomes hard as a rock.
Yep.
And then you have stable stairs. So bag stairs are a thing. And that's what's there. So we need a lot of those to be put up, and we need to figure out which buildings need them because some of the stairs are not great. And then just making sure that the stuff gets cleaned off the first floors. Make sure the stairs get fully cleaned off, up and down, going all the way to the top. Stuff cleared out of the way. Make it, set up a few obstacles, and then test all the floors because there are holes in every single. Somebody took all the covers to all the vents throughout the houses, so those have to. That's why we got plywood going up there, so we cut out, put them over, and some of the holes are in really weird spots. Like I wouldn't expect. Like you go up to the second floor of one house, and right at the top of the stair, there's a hole, and it's not like a rotting hole; it's just a vent hole. So,
Can you do that again?
Huh?
Can you do that again? Yeah. Okay.
That doesn't sound like building code. It doesn't need to be building code. The only thing it needs to be is stable and secure so people could step up and step down on it. It's not like it's 10 stairs high. It's 2 steps. And there's a couple of the porches that need entire sheets of plywood put down and zip down so they don't go anywhere, just to make it stable. So we got a lot of cool stuff up there. This is the one we try to help them clean up as much as possible. When I get up there, I also have to build a chicken coop. So that's going to be fun because we got to coop up them chickens. Them chickens aren't happy. So, we want the chickens to be safe. So not Buck, Tubbs, if you're interested in helping with something like that, let me know. Yeah. There should be. Where will the sheeps go? That's we'll probably put them if we can. We'll put them over, behind B somewhere. What I would love to do is open up B more. They are free range. They are. They have a spot. I just got to talk to the Latif. I don't know. I think he's going to be. This is going to make Emma sad, but I think he's going to be culling or selling off his herd, a lot of the herd, because I think they realize the sheep are not cooperating with what they want to do. I don't chase it. It comes to me.
When did you expect sheep to cooperate with you? Let's be honest here.
I don't chase cocks. I don't chase chicken either. I know how to get them to go where I want them to. I know how to get the cock in the box. Okay, just saying. It's not hard.
Kind of has to be to get it in the box. Ha!
Cock in the box. Oh
All right,
god.
I've done my job today. I'm out, guys.
It's my dick in a box.
Oh god. So yeah, pretty much this one. There's going to be a huge emphasis on don't hurt the livestock.
Don't hurt the cock.
Don't smack the cock. And there's at least 2 cats that roam around out there too. So leave the cats alone too. I'm sure after the first grenade goes off, those animals are going to be hauling ass.
Oh no! It's the wrong animals to be running loose.
Okay. I just love how we just don't we never see Justin. We just hear him off screen.
Yep. You don't need to see my face right now.
I don't want to know what you're doing, but
I'm in the
kind of want to
fridge.
know what you're doing.
I'm in the fridge. Leave me alone.
Oh, so you're fixing another drink.
Yes. Okay, I'm back.
So, welcome back.
See, I'm still part of the broadcast, even though I walk off.
There's still a voice. The voiceover is still there.
That's
Sorry, I don't have wireless headphones. I do, but I don't want to use them.
There's no donkeys there right now.
right. Peasant.
I hope not, because that'll be problematic.
Gotta get on that Turtle Beach stuff, man.
What I'm also hoping for is with September being
$100.
cooler up there, that the snakes are away. Because we already saw one water moccasin down by the river, so watch it down there.
So
Just getting free fly
we're
munches.
gonna have EMTs on standby in case for anti-venom.
Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There will be porta potties. There's no toilets. Yeah, none of the plumbing works. So what applies for at the prison applies there. Don't use the toilets.
Don't
Okay?
shit in my toilets.
Don't shit in my toilets.
Stop mounting it up, Rick.
The amount of heart attacks I have almost had at the prison from people like leaving things in the toilets that look like a turd, but it's not a turd, or people using it and then we find out later that it was used a while ago and just no one wanted to,
See, Bale will party with us in Pittsburgh. He's already pre-gaming.
Makes me funny. At least I think so.
Yeah, that's because you're special too.
That's right.
So fun stuff. All right. Anybody have any more questions about Yellow Dog before we move on to the last topic of tonight, which is the prison?
Besides what side to play for, which is green. Green. Play for green. Don't play for tan. Green.
Well, I need some tan players in order to make it somewhat of a,
except for
That's up-
Scorch. That's Scorch for tan.
That's up to Papa to recruit for that.
Yeah, it's not my job to recruit for him.
No, he's not here. He's not here.
Papa should get on stream so we can bully him.
It's fair.
Papa's on vacation right now, so we are not bothering Papa right now.
I'm hearing excuses.
Went all the way to the Lollipop Guild, I see.
All the way down the yellow brick road.
Thank you,
He's not
Buck.
even here, and you guys are doing the short jokes. Bad short jokes, too.
I mean, we do it when he's here.
We had a good one last time.
The Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. Green team is healthy.
Tubbs.
He didn't drink enough
Wow.
milk.
All right. See no further questions. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on at the prison. So,
Green beans. I figured more like salsa verde.
wait, hold on.
Extra salty, a little spicy.
Mm.
Let me share this link because I think this link's better. Yeah, that one's going to be smaller too.
Yeah, hey,
All
you
right.
can't make the new date there, Rick, with the reschedule.
Yeah. So the GoFundMe I just posted up there is for the Crescent Sanatorium. And now, what has happened recently? Well, it's actually not been recent. It's been ever since Dylan got kicked off the property. There's a World War II military reenactment group that just decided that they wanted interest in doing events at the property. Due to the German imagery that is associated with the stuff on that site, like if you click through some of their links, they actually sell full-on swastikas and eagles on that site. And considering that one of the owners or one of the people that are running the site right now is Jewish, they did not want that on their property. Totally acceptable, fair enough. Let's not have that out there, right? They had two major problems that had to be overcome, right? One was brass cleanup. They didn't want a bunch of blank rounds all over the place. What is your brass cleanup? They didn't have a brass cleanup. They expected us to leave their brass everywhere, or at least in some regards, not have to focus too much on it. That was the first thing. The second thing is that they're getting around a loophole in insurance by saying it's a movie production in order to have an event. Yeah, no, it's reenactment. You should have reenactment insurance with the level of stuff that they have. So, because of those things, they were denied. Well, Dylan, or more importantly, Dylan's cousin, got involved with this this military reenactment group. So that's why we can't say it was Dylan that did it, but funny how all of a sudden a member of the family was all of a sudden representing the military reenactment group to try to purchase the prison out from beneath Lauren and Casey. They offered a higher price, but Lauren and Casey have a contract for the purchase of the property. So the landlord tried to evict them. There was a stay on that eviction as everything gets fought out because of all the evidence and everything else that's going through. You know, kind of hard to say you don't want events held out there when you're cashing the checks for the events, you know. Wow.
It worked.
So
You win.
all of a sudden now Max, the guy that is Dylan's cousin, is now representing the landlord because they're trying to force Casey and Lauren out. Not for nothing, but Casey and Lauren were trying to purchase the property. There's been stuff that's going on. So right now there is a push with this GoFundMe to make it happen. So if you guys want to continue to see airsoft events and everything else, and yes, they're fighting for the historical preservation as well. So they're doing a lot of stuff that's there. But what we can do is, if you guys cannot donate to the GoFundMe, at least share it out to everywhere you know. All right. We want to keep the site the way it is, with, of course, you know, upgrading the roofs to make sure that there's no leaking and no more downgrades or anything else like that. But at the same time, we don't want this place being razed or, you know, bunkers being built on it. Although it might sound cool for the actual site itself, it's not good. We don't want buildings being torn down and all that other stuff. So if you guys can, go ahead and share it. If you can donate. Every little bit helps so we can get the word out there and spread further. So does anybody have any questions on that?
All I'm going to say is, before we inevitably move on from this, we have one of the easily best AOs in the nation right now in this prison, I'd say. Definitely the most fun I've ever had at an airsoft event before. One of the most unique airsoft events I've ever been to. And we had the chance to have it almost permanently, or the possibility of permanently. So if you guys really enjoy it as much as I do, and you guys have the money to put towards it, please do. I don't personally have the money to do it, but as soon as I do, I plan on putting a good chunk in, because this is a big field, guys. It's a big part, and we wouldn't be up here and having this conversation with the three of us without that field. Honestly,
I've only been there once, and it's awesome. And I do want to go back, and yeah, anything we can do to keep it up.
Yeah.
And if they do stuff to it, it's probably gonna piss off the ghosts, and they'll just wander around. We don't need that. Just saying.
Yeah. They're already pissed enough with us being there, but if we get damn Nazis there, it's gonna make it worse.
Yeah. Do you want Nazi ghosts? You don't want Nazi ghosts. The Nazis are bad enough. You don't want Nazi ghosts.
I will say not all of them are Nazis, so we have to be careful with how we word it. Not all of them are Nazis, but if you have a site that sells Nazi propaganda or Nazi-like propaganda, it doesn't look that good. And it's the reason why a lot of places don't want World War II reenactment.
Yeah.
It's sort of like I was talking about Paul about this yesterday, Red Eye. Mac at Mind Games Productions did a game called America. It was America 10. It's like, what happens if Germany took over? Man in a High Castle stuff. And I showed up.
Wolfenstein.
Yes,
pretty much.
They called dibs.
This was more Man in a High Castle, to be honest with you. And the problem that came up with it was that, people got a little into it, and that's a problem when you get that into those sort of things, and you might not have an actual swastika on your arm, but when you have all the other imagery that's associated with it, and you're pleased to walk around in it, it gets, bro.
Yeah.
You're pushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go wearing that to the McDonald's when you leave the field.
You're gonna get probably socked in the mouth, and I will support the person that socked you in the mouth. Sorry.
A quick story time. Speaking of that, and this is literally not airsoft related. I think this guy was a YouTuber. I never found out his name. He showed up at a local Publix here in Perry before I changed jobs, dressed as Adolf Hitler with two black female strippers, and wandered around the Publix just to tick everybody off. It's like, okay. All right. Well, that was day shift.
Wow.
Yeah. That happens. Don't be a dick, guys. Don't be
Nazi
that.
is a Nazi. Absolutely agree. And also, yes to Nazi Ghost, and yes to your statement 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, the regular ghosts at Crescent is bad enough.
Don't. There's a reason I haven't gone in 7 yet.
So if you guys can, like I said, at least share out the GoFundMe. Spread it far and wide. Let's get the attention on it to get it there. Because if it's actually if you guys actually go through, if we actually get that, if they get that property, that means that we not only have a cool location to have events at, but we also could build out the field inside of J. I'm not going to build anything in there until they own the property 100%. So I'm not investing money into nothing. Yeah, Emma knows I got kicked in the nuts there. Don't make the ghost angry. So with that being said, there's a lot of cool stuff that we have coming on. I can't wait until I can announce a couple more things that are coming out, because we actually have a lot of stuff that's lining up to look like it's going to be a good time. So a real good time.
Yes.
She just tee-heed you. That's funny.
She was there.
Buck's going to have to do a lot of stretching for the fun times. It's coming, though. It's all right. It's going to be a good time.
I got straight dropped. It sucked.
They try to steal my keys.
That's right. We were walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the shit scratched at me the last time.
Twice.
They
Once
left
in
me
front of
alone. They left me alone when I was in B.
I haven't felt anything in B, so
I slept in B, man. Then they left us alone.
Hell with you. Mm-mm.
I ain't sleeping on that property.
Nope.
The great thing was giving the escort around to a couple people. I think it was Tony and it was Oakland. And we went to building 1 and went to the attic. And I said, I'll stay down here. Y'all can have fun up there. Tony gets to the top and he's like, nah. And then Oakland the entire time is, I don't believe in any of this shit. I was like, go on up into the attic then, bro. And he's like, I ain't gonna go up there by myself. And I was like, what the hell?
What you worried about? What you worried about, bro? What you worried about?
What you worried about?
I say the same thing to one of my friends that is always. We went ghost hunting during one of the night games. We had face masks on and everything. One of my friends had the little counter thing. We went everywhere. Anytime it spiked up, out of the room. First guy gone.
That's how you end up on a T-shirt, bro. Like R.I.P. Buck. I remember him fondly.
That attic sucks.
We still need to do a Halloween ghost story podcast with like everybody in here and like tell shit from Crescent and like other places.
Yeah, start up a paranormal
Got quite
channel.
a few.
No, I mean just tell you. I mean like airsoft related. Like what's an AO you went to and you seen some shit?
I want to find that video of the one dude that was shooting into the hall, and the BBs were going into that, and it looked like it was shooting into the form, and that form just went right across, and it was. But I mean, Justin was there when we were inside the basement, and they kept opening the damn coolers.
Oh yeah, that's that. No bullshit. He's like, yeah, just showing you all the different places you could play. I'm like, well, I'm not, but
I still think I got the video of.
Pretty sure I told my guys, like, hey, look, there's an objective through that basement, and if you guys want it, you can go get it. But yeah, I'm not going with you.
And that's me fighting. I have a video where I'm sitting inside that basement, and it was last year. I think it was Scorched Earth. I'm sitting inside that thing, and you can see the glow sticks start to dim.
I saw that video.
No. I'm sorry. I'm making it to the end of this horror movie.
I know when I was running the night game for Scorched Earth, I pissed whatever was in 5 right off because we went back there after the night game, and I just heard shit stirring the second I walked in that building. I went, nope, right out the window, turned around.
Well, see, that's the problem when like any of the folks who are actually like with the thermals and like EMF stuff. You're going into a game like you're playing an AO. You're looking for bad guys to shoot. So chances are with a lot of these things, you got a crap ton of players.
That's why we do it after the event. Once everything's over, we go back on the field. We've got EMFs and shit like that one of my buddies brings. So we go back on the field and we go searching through. So don't bring it on the field during live, but afterwards.
Well, I mean, when me and Joker was walking through broad daylight, he was giving me the field walk because that was my first time on the AO whatsoever. And it was just me and him walking through all that stuff. And I'm like, I had my keys like clicked into my my 5 o'clock position on my belt as we're just walking through it. I mean, there's nothing in there. He'd already been scratched in front of me, and a whole bunch of other crap happened. But literally, something grabbed the keys off my belt, snatched them. And like, we're not in a dark room. We're in a well lit cell block. And I'm like, hey, Mark, it's time to go. I don't care where we go, but we ain't staying here.
Let's go to 7.
Yeah, no. I already heard that story.
I've been trying to get a chance to go in there. I still haven't had my opportunity because we didn't stay on site last year or for the last event, so didn't get an opportunity during live play. I'm a little tight.
I'm just trying to see if I can find this video because it's freaky as shit.
We had I sent a group of my guys to, it was an AMS event in Mississippi at a sanatorium out there. I don't know I can't remember what that one's called, but they came back and were like, nope, no, we're done. Not going back to that AO again. I'm like, what happened? I was like, we kept shooting people that weren't there. I'm like, no.
Big nope on that.
One of the guys came back and was like, it's like, I was wondering why there were some guys dressed in like Civil War reenactment crap down range at the end of the hallway, and they weren't calling their hits. Yeah.
Who's gonna tell them?
They were like, "Are you gonna go with us next year?" And I'm like, "No."
You're funny.
Yeah. You're cute. I appreciate you guys. High five. Yeah, good job.
I got to go through this. I got to go through the video. I got to find it because it was like my light's working fine. All of a sudden, the light stops working. I had to change the battery on the flashlight. The glow sticks are starting to dim. And I felt something inside that room. I was like, start the game.
How many people in the chat want to see a Creep Show Airsoft podcast in October? Come on. Yeah. I mean, I could tell some AO stuff, and I could tell some like cop stories too. That's tied into that shit.
All right. So we pretty much covered everything that we need to cover tonight, which is great. Emma's like, me. Emma was there and I got kicked in the nuts, man. I blame her. Of course, I was trying to kick the door down, so.
Yeah, quit it. Nut check. See, all right, look, there's 3 already. There's 3 already, and then 4 counting. We need to do that.
Make that 5. I'd like to be a part of that podcast.
There you go.
Let's see here. All right. Okay, guys. Well, with that being said, is there anything else people want to talk about before we go on?
Anything? Anything at all?
Anything at all? Bueller, telethon style.
Make it 6.
No.
You clearly got the interest. We got to do it now.
I just dropped my chopstick.
And I've got somebody here that just wants cop stories. So, like, I could tell you some cop stories too.
Astrid. I know Astrid. She's from.
And it actually falls in perfectly because October 31st is Tuesday.
Oh, it is.
So,
Will I be in town?
If we do that,
obligation now.
So if we do that, one of the big things is I host a big Halloween party here at my house. So you'll probably hear a lot of people in the background because that's actually one of my daughter's birthdays.
Mm.
But I don't mind telling stories during that. And I could tell everybody about Shoe Man too. I'll tell everybody else after that. But, you know, just go look up Shoe Man. There's probably some posts on the internet somewhere about him.
All right. Spooky podcast is a go. You should make this whole thing a podcast. All right. Well, that being said, it's almost 1:45 or 1 hour and 45 minutes into this. So
God damn.
Just come to your house to join the party.
Come on. I'm
in
Perry.
Astrid.
Yeah, come on. I'm in Perry. Come on.
If only I lived in Georgia.
Well, you know, you
look.
live
There's
in
certain
that
times
state.
in the year where it's good to be living in the frozen north. Right, this time of year is the perfect time to live there. In 6 months, not so much.
You just need to be like a transient. Just move back and forth.
Just need like a teleporter. That way I don't have to deal with the constant back and forth bullshit.
What's up, District Design? Yo.
Welcome. You're coming in right at the tail end, but welcome.
Yep. Well, Katanning is where this event's going to be at. So, weird and efficient. I know. He called me. He called me today. He goes, I'm at a dinner today. So I do have an update on the house. We opened up a wall and saw just how bad the wall is. We now have a new wall going up. So I'll have new walls by the weekend. I'm in Florida, Georgia. I'm in Florida. Justin's in Georgia. And
Right in the middle.
New York.
Yeah.
So
bless him. He's in a third world country.
I think you're the closest to a third world country there, bud.
It's okay. I'm still not in New York.
A political stream.
Nothing to do with political. Oh, I'm not in the frozen Arctic.
Yeah, that's one thing that we're gonna have to tell everybody is make sure that you guys have tick. You put tick repellent on, especially going inside the woods and all that.
That's how you get real close with your friends. You got to do a tick check. That's a year-round thing here.
Yeah.
Like even in winter, like it dropped down to 70 degrees. Woo.
I live in a swamp, so I also have to deal with that issue.
Oh, all right. Well, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up right now. So where we're gonna be at?
Canada Light.
Damn.
It's Canada made with Splenda.
A week from
Diet Canada.
Friday, we'll be up at EMR Event Park for Operation Bad Blood 2023. I will be going Marxist. Beowulf is going to be staying his ass home. Buck will be on Tribal. We're going to go have some fun. It's the best bang for your buck out there.
Don't let Buck fool you guys. Like, he's all like hype, like first day, and then like 8 hours in, he's kind of done.
Depends on how much caffeine.
I don't know what it is in those imperial units, but it was 92 degrees outside Fahrenheit today at my house. We need a possum for the site. They'll eat 5 acres of ticks in a day. That's absolutely very true.
We
They'll
don't have
tear
a
those ticks
possum.
up.
We've got a buck. Same thing.
Hey, look, I can just catch a couple that are hanging out on that do what we call the opossum highway, going across my fence line and bring them up with me.
We do a lot of team building on green side, or it's like group grooming, like picking the ticks off each other. So
You're not gonna
Are you be like,
nah.
be.
Tribal, does that mean bucking a loincloth? Nah, he's going to be in a Hawaiian shirt this time.
Yeah, my line's right there. I'm actually prepping right now. I just got my gear all situated.
So September 22nd through the 24th, we'll be at the Yellow Dog Village for the Yellow Dog Incident, hosted by Big House Milsim. That event is going to be the first time that event's going there. We will be using the skirmish system for a lot of the stuff that we're going to have going on, so it's going to actually look pretty cool. You guys can get your tickets right here. The tickets will be going up in price.
And don't
There you go.
forget, Scorched Earth tickets are now live.
Buck, you failed.
Oh, sorry.
You're way delayed. So green tastes like guacamole.
No, salsa verde.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's a lot of salt and a little bit of spice.
after that, we do have Scorched Earth. It's going to be the second week in November 7th through the 11th, up at Crescent Prison.
Changed the dates on that. That's cool.
Did I?
Yeah, I thought we were going. I thought it was first week, like last
No,
year.
second week. No, it's second weekend.
Ah, cool.
So yeah, I'm sorry, the 10th
Through the 12th.
through the 12th. Sorry, my bad. Is it elderberries with a hint of mint?
Just fingers crossed that it's not snowing.
It's running weather for me. That's all I gotta say. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we will be making some announcements next week when we do our next week's stream for different things that we have going on. When the charity stream is going to be and all that fun stuff. But until next time, on Thursday we'll be having a stream that focuses entirely on the Yellow Dog incident, answering all the questions we have about that. Hopefully, Christian and I can actually sit down because I think he could talk again, which is good. And get the rules set up to you very soon.
Why can't he talk?
He had dental surgery right after Syndicate 3.
Something in his throat.
I could just scorch.
All right. With 1 minute 45 minutes, 1 hour 45 minutes, I would say I am Joker from Players Wanted. With me is Justin, Beowulf. I'll put you some bracelets if you talk some trash. West and Buck. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
And Buck.
And Buck.
Also, I'm mad at you, Tubbs.
May your BBs fly true and your opponents